Okay, today, good evening, everyone, and today I become a host for this class, and first of all, I would like to pay my respect to the Chief Buddhism, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and say hello to everyone for joining today. As we know today, I just sent you all a topic, right? Topic. So the topic we say about learning English is the best way to communicate in modern society, right? Society. In this topic, we have three questions. We had three questions. And question one: why do we want to improve our English? And question two: when we are studying English, what is the important thing we should do it first? And question three: what is the difference between learning English and mother language? Do you know mother language? Venerable Tantam, do you know mother language? Mother language. Okay, so let's know when we talk about this topic, I would like to introduce some ideas to continue this those questions. When we study English, and first we want to check, or we want to know about some information, some origin of this language. I have checked on the Google, on the internet. So they said, although English is not the most spoken language in the world, and it is the official language in 53 countries right now, and it's spoken as the first language by around 400 million people worldwide, worldwide. But that's not all. It is also the most common second language in the world. According to like in England, we would to know in England about for 2020 and for 2 billion people in the world will be studying in English. 2 billion. No, it's not billion. 2 billion people in the world and will be studying English right now. Therefore, it is highly unlikely that if you meet someone from another countries, you will both be able to speak English. It means we have to communicate. We have to speak by English, and it gives you an open door come into the world and helps you communicate with global citizens or another people, right? And I take another one. So right now we have many reasons why when we learning a new language. A new language is good idea. So like right now you are listening to this program. It allows you to communicate with new people, and it helps you to see things from a different perspective, you know, or get a deeper understanding of another culture, and so it helps you to become a better listener. So let's right now. So we have this class to communicate, and when we speak English, normally we know that we are in a second language. My mother language is maybe my mother language is Khmer, and the second language is maybe English or Vietnamese, right? Vietnamese. So right now I would like to know some information from you all in this program today. So number one, we have this question. I will ask you all about this question. Why do we want to improve our English? So first, I want to move this question to Venerable Thanh Tam, Kiên Tam. Okay, Kiên Tam. You can give us about your opinion in this question. Okay.
Yes, thank you for your asking me. The first, I pay homage to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and to the Sangha, and I respect our venerable here. I say hello with everyone. Tonight, I want to share my idea, talk about why we want to improve our English, because we learn English. If you want to speak English fluency and quickly, you have to improve your learning English every day. The first, you have to improve your pronunciation. You can listen audio and video and improve your pronunciation and listen again and again. You can listen about 3 to 5 times. Like some work like a speaker. You have to understand, learn about vowel and consonant, and you learn clearly, and you can read. You can read well, and you listen from a native speaker every day. You can use in the morning about 30 minutes, or in the night before you go to sleep. You have to listen about 30 minutes. The new vocabulary and a short sentence. If you want to listen, writing and speaking English well like a native speaker. I think that my idea a little bit. Thank you.
Wow, that's good. That's good idea. Okay. Anyone else? Do you have any question for asking to Venerable Tam?
Excuse me, I have a question for Bante Tam. I saw that your English is quite better now. So what is the motivation that make you try to learn English?
Yes, thank you for your question. Because I have a reason to talk to you and motivate me to learn English, because I want to speak English. I want to speak English with other people, and I want to connect with young people around me, especially in the world. I want to speak English like a native speaker and go around to work.
Yes, very good. Yes, good motivation. Thank you, Fante.
Yes.
Okay, next I want to move this question to Mr. Ben. Can you give us about your opinion in this question?
Thank you, Pante. So, according to me, my why I try to learn to improve more my English, because I recognize that I sometimes my English not so good, and I just learn a little from English. It's not all of knowledge from English language. So I try to learn more and more to improve my English to be better for my works and for my communications. So I would like to tell clearly about the fact of English. The reason why I try to improve my vocabulary, because in the English language there are a lot of vocabulary we have to learn. Nowadays there are more than 1 million words in English. So I just study about some thousand, maybe some thousand. So about 20% to 30% of the English words. So I try to improve my English words. And about the grammar, why I try to improve the grammar, because I still to get some exam from English level, so I try to learn about the grammar to have my examination to get the high score in the examination. And I try to improve my reading. Also reading, I try. Sometimes I need to read the English books to get to do my research or to do my surveys for my work so I can try to improve my reading skill to get more information. If I read in the other language, Vietnamese or Khmer, sometimes I cannot get the good information. So I try to improve my reading to get English book or English magazine or English text to get more information. And listening skill, some nowadays I sometimes I just listen to the the learner speak English or not the native speaker. When I met some foreigner, especially English or Americans or Australian, I can listen to them because they talk English very fast. So I can listen to them. I don't understand what they mean. When I talk to them, they talk slowly. They speak slowly to help me to get the information to understand them. But when they talk together, I can't hear. So I try to listen more. And about the writing, I try to improve the writing because I also it help I take high score in the examination when I sometimes I get some examination from the request from my open job, open staff. So I have to get the examination yearly. Anymore? This speaking. About how about speaking? Speaking. I try to improve my speaking skill because I am a teacher, so I try to speak to other people and to improve my speaking fluently. So I can I can talk to my children, to my students, or to the other teacher or my teacher when I get a class. So that's the reason why I have to improve English more and more. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ben. And I have one question first for you. Okay. When you become a teacher, right? First, when you become a teacher, so did you get some impatient? Do you know impatient? Impatient for your teaching in the class.
Yeah, thank you for your question. When I to be a teacher, at first time I also have little nervous because I have to in the past I just study from my teacher. I don't have a chance to teach to other like the teacher. So the first time I also have a little nervous, and then I to be calm, but I get more calm, but in the little children, so I can't speak English to them all the time. So my English speaking is so it's not influentially more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's good answer. Okay. Next we move to one girl here. I would like to move this question to Sarah. Sarah, can you answer this question for sharing in your opinion to the class?
Yes, of course. First, pay my respect to all vulnerable and good evening group. I really want to improve my English because I want to get a high score when I'm in class. This is the first I want a lot. And other, I really want to understand about the song in English and watching film in English. I realized that English is an international language, so if I can fluent in this language, it will give me a lot of opportunity for a good job. And I also very excited to hear about famous successful people sharing because they are sharing their experience in English language. And I also want to be a successful people in the future. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for your answer. And I have one question for you first. Okay.
Hey. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to be a singer?
Oh, no. I want to be a businessman.
Wow. Business woman.
What?
Business woman.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's my-
Do you have any
Thank you
question
so much.
for her?
Sarai, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I think that you are very good at English. So, do you want to go to study abroad after you finish high school?
Yes. But I think that is just a dream because I don't have enough condition.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think a lot about this
Yeah.
because
And
it's very far from me.
yeah, I hope that the future will be changed, and your hope will be come true. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Only one question. Any question for her now? Okay, we're next to the second girl here. Hello, England. England, hello. Good evening.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you answer this question for the class right now?
Yes, I can answer my question. Yes, first I'm high class, and today I will tell you about my answer. Yes, and when we talk about learning English, and I think this is a popular topic. Yes, because English is so popular in the world. Yes, and um uh when you ask me why do you want to improve your language your English, I will tell you because in over the world I think English is the most popular language, and so we can use English to everywhere. Yes, and when we go in English, I think I can easy to communicate with foreigner, and or when we would like to find a word, we need to have a skill in English, and because before accept to a person to work, yes, and some company will test your English skill. Yes, if you good in English, you will have a chance. Yes, and I think finally I used to listen a saying. I used to listen a saying from a person. Yes, to one of our skill helps you can live in everywhere. There are swimming and language. Yes, that's all. And I think if you ask me, what is the important thing we should do first in English? I think I think we I think we
No,
should
no, no, no.
study English.
Let's ask you to the next time. Okay.
Yeah.
For the first question.
Thank
Only
you.
first question. Okay. Okay. Any question for her right now? Anyone else? Anyone else? Do you have any question for England? For England to, right now?
So I have a question. Do you think your job, your major now, is need to learn about English more?
My job, and I think my major I'm studying now. Very very. I think I should study English. Because my job can make in a company, yes. Or I think because or I think I will make in some company, and in this company have foreigner, yes. I think I should improve my English language, yes.
Okay, that's good answer. Okay, we don't move to another person, because we have two more questions. I will ask you the second question. Okay, second question is when we are studying English, what is the important thing we should do it first? So are you unclear? Okay. So first, I want to move this question to Kru Pong, Mr. Sopong. Okay, Sopong first. Please answer this question for tonight.
Yes. The first, I say hello to everyone. Yes. I talk about the question 2. When we are studying English, what is the important thing we should do is first? When we studying English, what the important we should do is first, we have to learn the alphabet and grammar. Then we learn the new word. The next, we can learn and we can learn how to make sentence. So, and we practice listening to skill and practice speech skill, read skill, write skill, and communication skill. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Any question for Mr. Pong? Anyone else? Nothing? Okay, I will. Okay, Tan.
Yes, I have a question for Mr. Fong.
Yes.
Do you have a new method to learn English well and easy?
I don't hear. Yes, I don't. Excuse me, I don't hear you.
Tantam, can you ask him?
Yeah, yes.
more.
I have a question for Mr. Fong. Do you have a new method to learn English fast and easy?
And easy.
Fast and easy.
Easy.
ដូចថាមកចង់សួរលោកបងថាមានវិធីសាស្ត្រថ្មីណាដើម្បីរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសបានលឿននិងស្រួល easy ស្នុក
Yeah.
Translator.
I don't have a way for to learn English because I start studying English a little, yeah.
Yes, thank you for your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, and anyone else? If you have any question to Mr. Pong right now. Okay, I will next to I will move this question to Venerable Chen, right? Kru Chen. Okay, can you explain or give us your idea in this question? Second question. Okay.
Second question.
Are you clear? Second question.
Hello, Venerable. Hello, everyone. Tonight, I as an opinion to answer second question. When we are studying English, what is the important thing we should do it first? I think when we are studying English, in my opinion, I think pronunciation important first, because so we are incorrect pronunciation is listeners don't understand what are saying, and therefore we are should learning English pronunciation first, and then study or learning as different skills such as listening, reading, writing.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's all.
Yes. Okay. First, I have one question for you. You said that you study English from pronunciation and writing and reading, but I have to know, I want to know you how do you know the alphabet or vowel in English? How do you know alphabet or and vowel in English? បើយើងចំណាស់នឹងស្រះក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសធ្វើម៉េចបានយើងដឹងថាធ្វើម៉េចបានយើងដឹងទូរៀនអំពីពយញ្ចនានឹងស្រះក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេស
I don't know. Answer.
Okay. What I mean is when we study a new language, we have to study from alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And after that, we have to know vowel in this language. in the same way when we study in Khmer or we study in another language, we have to know like that. Okay, and I have to know how do you know about alphabet? Alphabet. Okay. ធ្វើម៉េចបានយើងដឹងថាភាសាជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសបើសិនភាសាវិចារ
Em bạn nó cô ơi.
Okay, and anyone else can you answer my question? Kiên Thanh Tâm, can you answer?
No question.
No question. Okay. Okay. I move to the last question right now, and we have to discussion with all questions. Okay. The third question is, what is the difference between learning English and mother language? Do you understand for this question? Okay. I mean, when we study in Khmer or when we studying in English, what is different from the both language? Okay, from Khmer and English. For this question, I want to ask Seray first. Okay, Seray first, and next to Mr. Kieng Runda.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's an exciting question. But I only mentioned about the complications in learning English language and mother language. I wish say that when we learn mother language, we can remember and can use it fluent fastly. Because why? We can have a lot of teacher around way to teach about mother language. When we see that thing, when we see this thing, these things, we don't know about how to call it. And we can ask to mother, to father, to grand or sister, and they all ready to help we to call this thing. It means when we learn mother language, we can have a lot of teacher, they always support and have a lot of time to practice, because when we learn, we use, and this is the reaction we very difficult to forget this word. And for learning English language, for in school, one week, we have 3 days for English language. And this we have a few opportunity to practice English. I can show that a lot of people, they can learn by heart and remember about 100 words in day. But for last 2 days or 3 days of week, they remember all. That's why, because they don't use it. Our brand have a function to delete all the information we don't use for a long time, because our brand think that this is a waste and this should be to delete. And when we study but we don't have a chance to use, a chance to practice, then we forget it. It will be easy to forget it. And this is the difference from learning mother language and English language.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, that's good answer. Okay, anyone else? Do you have any question for Sere? We don't have.
Okay, I have a question. If you want to remember the language, the English more and more, so how do you do?
Okay. Have one person they said to me that please don't study English because you study you can know about English. Learning a language is to use it in a communicate. So it means if we want to remember word, we should use this word regularly in a daily communicate. If we have a partner to practice with them a lot of time, we can remember this word for a long time. Yes, that's all.
Thank you. But if we don't have a chance to communication to others, so how can we practice or we remember English so long?
I think that we should remember. It means we learn this word. គ្រូតិចគាត់យ៉ាងនិយាយថារៀនទៅរៀនមកណាគ្រូមានន័យថាម៉េច
Again and again.
Yes, again and again. Thank you.
Again and again.
Yes.
If I don't have a chance to communicate to other one, so I change the way to learn English every day. Like I commute by myself, look to the mirror and talk to the mirror, or I write. Maybe I use some words and write to be a sentence or write to be a paragraph. So that's the way I practice the English every day and remember it's a long time. Thank you.
Thank you. It's very nice.
Okay. I will next to Mr. Kingrunda. Can you explain your can you explain this question, or can you give to can you give us to your opinion in this question? Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank a lot for asking from me about the question. I three questions or one. Yeah.
Third question.
I don't know.
Question 3.
The first question. Well, yeah, thank you. Question 3, what is the difference between learning English and mother language now? Yeah. Now I think, I think the difference between there's two language is if we talking about mother language, it's easier to learn because I have been studying in the river of Khmer language. Yeah, I just learn how to write and write, but we in writing and speaking we are okay. If for learning English, it's very difficult because this is the third language that I have access to and I study it. English language completely different. The biggest difficulty is a pronunciation, and biggest difficulty is learning. I I can learning and difficult I learning and speaking and making sentence for me. That's all I'm think that, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Runda. So for this weekend, you said that around your idea is very important for beginner who want to study. But I want to know when you study English and when you study in Khmer, right? And what is the difference when you want to talk, when you want to speak fluently after you study? Understand?
Yeah.
After you study,
Yeah.
what is the different when you study in Khmer and when you study in English?
The different when you study. Yeah, the Khmer AC, because we can talk and listen the Khmer language. And if about English language is the difficult because we difficult lesson and speaking, yeah. Difficult,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I know, because the language, English language is the third language for you and for me. Okay, for me maybe the fourth language for me. But normally to you all, I know the third language for you all. Okay. Okay, I would like to Thai Cường, can you explain your idea in this question?
Hello Fante and hello everybody. Today I will answer the question G. Difficult between the Khmer, the modern language and English language. I think modern language is learn easy because when I group out to about 3 years or 4 years old, I can speak English. I can speak modern language very well. And I don't need any to teach because I can speak modern language with my parents, my friend, and anymore. But when I learn English language, I think it's I think it's a new language. I will try ahead. That's on because it's another league for me.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer in this question. Yes, let's we know when we speak Khmer, mother language is I mean in Khmer. Okay. When we speak Khmer, we speak every day because it's my mother. It's my mother language. It's our mother language. We speak from when we was young, right? But the second language is like English. English when we study in secondary, grade 6, maybe grade 6 before. Okay, but so right now I don't know. And after that we study and we have no time to speak this language. We have no time because we only speak Khmer, and some people and some children they speak Vietnamese and Khmer only. But for this question, when I ask what is the difference? I mean, how do we speak those languages fluently? Okay, fluently. I mean, we know that in Khmer we can speak very well because it's our mother language. But in English or another language, so we have to study more. Okay, and we have to practice every day, and step by step we have to improve from alphabet, vowel, and pronunciation, and come into reading, speaking fluently. Okay. So for this question too, I move to ask England. England, can you explain can you give us about your opinion in this question right now?
Question 2, what is the important, right? What the important thing we should do?
Question 3. Question 3. Question 3. 3.
Yes, and I will answer. Yes, I'm here. About question when about English, we can when we learning we can use it over the world. Yes, because English is so popular. Yes, and when we can use English to exchange mother language. We can we can use mother language to communicate with everybody in every day. Yes, and we can so a little bit idea. Thank you, your question.
Okay, thank you. Any question for England right now? Anyone? Okay, if you don't have any question for her right now, and I move to Suna. Can you explain clearly about this question?
Yes, thank you, Pante. Good evening, Pante, and good evening, everyone. For the third question, what is the difference between learning English and mother language? So I would say that there are several differences between learning English and our mother language, the Khmer language. The first difference between the two languages, I think that is the alphabet. Yes, and we can see clearly the difference between the English alphabet and the Khmer alphabet, and how to spell them in a word. In our mother language, after we finish study the alphabet, when we finish studying vowel and consonant, we can read or we can write easily. We can combine them together and we spell each word very easily. But in English, it's different. Even though we already finished know the alphabet, but we cannot read or we cannot say them correctly, because it's based on the individual pronunciation. It's not like our mother language. And the second difference is the pronunciation. As we know, most of English words has the ending sound, like the word like, student, or business, etc. So all those words have the ending sound, and when we put them into a phrase or a sentence, when we talk or when we read, we have to link the ending sound of them together. And the second difference is the grammar. You know, the order of a word in English sometimes is different from Khmer language, such as in a phrase, in a noun phrase, which has adjective. In English, the adjective must be in front of the noun, but in Khmer language, the adjective is follow after the noun. Yes, or we can find another example, like the verb form. Yes, the verb form in English, each tense has its own verb form, like simple present or past, simple past, or present perfect. Each tense has its own verb form. So and the last difference between the two languages is in English we have phrasal verb, and even though we know the meaning of each word in a phrasal verb, but we cannot translate directly into our mother language. Its meaning is very different from the original meaning. Yes. So those are the differences between the English language and our mother language. Yes, is my idea.
Okay. Very nice answer for this question.
Thank you.
Do you have any question for my Wansuna right now?
Yes, I have a question for Mr. Suna. I think that you speak English clearly and quickly. So do you have the new method to learn English fast and easy?
Yes, thank you, Fante, for give me a compliment. I think
Yes.
my speed of speaking is now still slow. Yes, slow. I speak very slowly, and the reason that helps me to speak a little bit fluent is come from the method of my English coach. Yes, his name is AJ. Yeah, AJ Ho. I just learned from him on the internet via YouTube or Facebook, and I bought his books, including his audios, and his method that I like best is he focused on listening. Yes, and repetition. We don't need to learn so fast. We don't move very fast. We should learn deeply. Yes, even though an article is so easy or is so simple, but try to study deeply. Yes, try to study and repeat again and again. Yes, it's my answer. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Your answer. Uh,
Okay, I have a question too. Someone said that Khmer language is easy to learn more than English. So how about you?
Yes, maybe they are Khmer, so they said that. But if they are English, they don't say that, because it's so easy to learn our mother language. Then learn the second language, because we are Khmer. We learn from the baby hood. Yes, so it takes very long time for us to learn. So we feel so easy to learn, or so easier to learn than English. And I think that if we are Khmer, but we were born in a country that use English, we also can learn English very easy and very fast. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you because We are the first language, so we say that. So some other national person they want to learn Khmer is they find it difficult to learn Khmer. And
Yes.
even though some students are Khmer, but when they learn Khmer, they just fluently in communication, but other skill they can do, like they learn to write. I think many students try difficult to write an essay, to write a paragraph, they cannot do well. Example in I teach in the pagoda. I recognize that some my students they write the essay, but they don't follow the structure. They write what they think. They don't write to be a good structure. Yeah, I recognize that. So I think that Khmer is not easy to learn. So based on the student friends, if they have a purpose, they have a strong purpose, they will learn anything well. So thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So for I have heard from Mr. Ben when we study in Khmer and how to improve in Khmer for writing, for speaking, right? For writing. I think for writing in Khmer it's very difficult because if someone who don't like to speak, who don't like to study in Khmer. Normally we speak, we can speak very well. We can communicate to another person very well. But if we move to study from the origin language, we move to study alphabet consonant or vowel, because some people some people they can speak very well, they can speak fluently, but they don't want to study Khmer because they thought they speak well and they don't want to write it. They don't want to write, right? So if we was from temple, we become a monk, so we know they can speak and they can write, but someone else in around this country also, or another country, if they don't have time, they don't have to spend for this language, they don't know how to write, how to read. Okay. Okay, for this question too, I want to ask Mr. Sopong. Can you explain your idea for this question?
Did question 3?
Yeah.
This question 3, did different between English and mother language. I think learn your mother language with effort, without of effort, and learn English. I try and you don't have to go to class. We learn you more the language and the way they talk. Opposite, learn English, talk a lot of opposite មានន័យថារៀនខ្មែរយើងមិនមានការព្យាយាមច្រើនយើងនិយាយបាននៅក្នុងតែចំណែកឯ English យើងព្យាយាមច្រើនបាន
Okay, I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
And you can explain, continue, no problem. For you don't impatient. You don't impatient for when you are when you're speaking. Okay, when you speak English, don't impatient.
Don't impatient.
Impatient is mean you don't apply everything. You don't apply everything. You don't scare. You can speak, no problem. Your pronunciation, I know. Now it's basic pronunciation. You can speak. Okay. I will next to Mr. Runda. Oh, Mr. Runda, he has finished this question. Okay, maybe right now it's time 17 o'clock, 17 p.m. I mean that's enough time for tonight. Okay, and we can discuss some problem when we answer when we discuss for 3 questions for tonight. Because I focus on when we use English in community or in a society, right? In the society, we speaking or when we want to understand what another one said. What is the other one said? Everyone said, right? Everyone said. First, when we want to know when we want to understand everything in English, when we listen to music and listen to another people who can speak with you. For my opinions, that is why I like out this topic. When we study, I know. So first, for beginner, you can speak slowly like my Sunan, and we have to know about the pronunciation, how to pronounce them, and how to understand, right? How to understand. I advise you on for tonight because I got a little bit experience in English only for 2 years more right now. But I want to share some experience with, to some friends because who some friends we can understand a little bit in English, and we have to improve English, including like Miss Sere. She can speak very well. I cannot do that. But I try to focus her on English. So like I write that I asked the first question, why do we want to improve our English? I want to know all of you in here when we study. So what is the important when we want to improve any language? Normally, we can study from alphabet or consonant or vowel, or when we can improve from listening to music, listening to sound channel, right? Sound channel. So like Miss Ray, she want to be a singer, and I want to be an English speaker fluently. So someone else, anyone else, so like me right now, I want to be an English speaker fluently. Okay, and next to the second question, when we say what is the important thing when we should do it first? Yeah, so first time I don't know everything in English, but we try to study. I spend about 2 hours to 3 hours per day. 2 hours to 3 hours per day, every day. And after I wake up, I move to on the chair. I sit on the chair, and I check on internet, and in my Facebook right now only English skill, from vocabulary, from YouTube channel. So everything in English I use in my on my Facebook. So someday I online all day. I online my Facebook all day. Not just study, not to do everything. But sometimes someone call me, and sometimes I answer, sometimes I not answer. Okay, this is my idea, my experience, and I want to share you on. And for the third question, because I as we know, yeah. Okay, you can ask me.
I think I want to add a little information about the question 2.
Okay, you can.
We have to divide this question to 2 periods. The first, we are the beginner, and then we are the learner, the basic learner. If we are the beginning of English, so we can think about what is English, and how we do first. So if we are the beginner, we just follow the structure of the teacher.
Yeah, I know.
Because especially the small student, they don't know why they study English. They just study from the school, or from their parents ask them to study. So if the beginner, we just the first thing we do is follow the teacher request. And if we are study English more, so the first thing when we study English, we have to make clearly, make strongly, make the purpose to be strongly. So if we have a purpose, have an object to study English, we can study well. So I think that's the period we have to know clearly about what the first we do when we study English.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your adding information for question 2. Okay. Anyone else, if you have any information for for last time? Okay, if anyone else we don't have any question or any adding information, so we have to stop right now. And I hope if I have some mistake in speaking or when I asking, when I answer, and when I explaining to you, or if a listener who listen to this video, if I have some mistakes, so I'm so sorry for because this is my first time come into host. Okay. Okay, we have to
Yes.
stop right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
See
Thank
you
you so
next
much
time.
for your
Thank you.
joining this video.
Yes, thank you.
Good night.